Imagine losing 100 hairs a day and watching that number creep higher every month. For some people, it feels like their identity is slipping away one strand at a time. But what if I told you that the solution isn't a pill, a surgery, or some miracle oil, but light, real, clinically tested light? Today, we're diving into the science and the hype behind LED therapy. Can light actually regrow your hair? Or is it the latest expensive illusion? And the craziest part? One discovery in the 1960s changed everything by accident. You're about to see exactly how LED light interacts with your hair follicles, the surprising studies behind it, and the real results people get. We'll break down what works, what doesn't, and which devices are worth your money. And yes, the accidental discovery from decades ago that most people have never heard. In the late 1960s, a Hungarian scientist named Endre Mester was experimenting with lasers to study cancer. But something unexpected happened. The mice he shaved for the experiment grew their hair back faster than normal. At first, he thought it was a mistake, but it wasn't. The low-level red light triggered something inside the skin, something powerful. And decades later, that same effect would be tested on humans, with shocking results. This isn't magic, it's biology. LED light at 630 to 680 nanometers and 810 to 850 nanometers reaches your hair follicles. It boosts cellular energy, ATP. It reduces inflammation, a quiet killer of hair growth. It increases blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients. It helps follicles stuck in the resting phase return to the growth phase. Think of it as charging your follicles the way sunlight charges solar panels, except without the sunburn. But here's the catch. Not all devices reach the right depth, and not all wavelengths work. In clinical studies, participants using LED therapy consistently showed 20% to 25% increase in hair density, thicker individual strands, reduced shedding after 8 to 12 weeks, visible regrowth after 16 to 24 weeks. Not bad for something you can do at home while scrolling on your phone. But wait, who does it actually work for? And who is wasting their time? Because there's one group of people LED therapy absolutely crushes, and one group it barely affects. LED therapy works best for early-stage thinning, androgenetic alopecia, most common, postpartum shedding, stress-related shedding, density loss at the crown or hairline. It's not a cure-all. If follicles are completely dead, light won't resurrect them like a Marvel character. But if they're weakened or dormant, this can be a game changer. It barely works for long-term baldness with shiny scalp, deep scarring alopecia, autoimmune-driven loss without medical treatment, people expecting results in 7 days because TikTok told them so. You need 3 things for results: correct wavelength, red plus near-infrared, correct power density, 5 to 15 milliwatts per square centimeter, consistency, 3 to 4 sessions per week, 10 to 20 minutes. 1 month is nothing. You judge LED therapy the same way you judge gym progress. Slow, steady, I wish I started earlier kind of results. But here's the part people never expect. LED light can also prevent future loss. Imagine stopping hair loss before it even becomes visible. LED reduces inflammation, boosts blood flow, and strengthens the hair cycle. This makes your follicles more resilient against the biggest enemies: stress, hormones, aging, low-grade scalp inflammation. Think of it like brushing your teeth. Not dramatic, but it saves you from bigger problems down the line. If you want a full buyer's guide video, tell me, and I'll break it all down. For now, avoid devices that don't list wavelength, use only weak red LEDs, have less than 100 diodes total, look like $20 toys pretending to be medical devices. You want something with both red and near-infrared light, uniform coverage, and real output power. So, can LED regrow your hair? Yes, if you use the right device at the right power for long enough. For many people, it's one of the safest, most scientifically grounded tools you can add to your routine. And if you're watching this because you're stressed about losing your hair, Relax. You're not alone, and you have options. Real ones.